Hello everyone, welcome back to Indiana Kayak Fishing Journal. Today is Sunday, April the 13th. I am in Northwest Indiana. I am going to do some steelhead fishing today. The weather is supposed to be 61 degrees and windy, but overcast all day. So should be pretty good weather for the spring steelhead run. Just really dying to get back up here one more time before the steelhead run is over for the year. I'm going to be throwing my usual spinners and wiggle warts, and then trying to jig if I spot some fish, and we'll just see how it goes. Like I said, not sure how many fish are really going to be in the system. There wasn't too many last month, and I haven't been up here for a while because of the high water. So just going to do what I can today and try to get into as many fish as I can. Stay tuned, we'll see how it goes. Damn it. Well, the rod and reel screwed me over there. Crap. Oh, wow. That was amazing. Oh my God. That was amazing fish. Holy shit. Holy crap. Little chrome fish. Man. That is such a nice little fish. He gave me an awesome little battle. This is still a fresh arrival. I mean, he hasn't been in the system very long. That is a good looking fish. What a cool battle. Spent more time out of the water than he did in it. Wow. All right, just got my first steelhead of the day. There are a ton of smolts in here, so the DNR must be busy stocking already. Makes it very difficult to fish when you're constantly getting harassed by little teeny tiny fish and hooking them and then trying to give them some slack to get off, and I mean, it just makes it a huge pain. But I did manage to get a really nice fish. It's not a real big one, but man, when I hooked this fish, he went ballistic and jumped. I hope the footage turns out good because it was such a cool fight. Let me show them to you guys real quick here. Like I said, not a real big fish, but still pretty chrome. He must be fresh in from the lake. What a nice looking little fish. Beautiful. Very cool. It's a little male. Yeah, very cool. Why is my net stuck? There we go. Oh yeah, nice. Had her hooked perfectly. Look at that, right in the corner of the mouth. Absolutely perfect. Never going anywhere with a hook in there like that, unless they break you off. Man, oh man, that's a nice looking fish. All right, well, I just caught my second fish of the day. I said it's been brutal dodging all the smolts. I was just about to give up fishing this last hole, and a little smolt came up and grabbed my lure and swam away, and then this fish just come like a missile out from underneath the log jam and grabbed my spinner. Beautiful fish, got a great fight out of her. Let me show her to you real quick. Nice fish. You can tell it's a female, and she's got her tail all roughed up from spawning. What a beautiful fish. Very cool. Well, I started the day at Trail Creek, and good old reliable Trail Creek coughed up 2 nice fish, and then I lost the third one. Fish had the lure in its mouth, and I went to set the hook. Just the hooks didn't find anything, pulled it right out of its mouth. So that's a bummer. So made the decision to switch to the Little Calumet River. I came over here to the Heron Rookery, which is where I'm at now. Beautiful piece of property. Usually don't do real well here, but I on occasion catch a couple of fish, so thought I'd run over here and try it and see how it goes. The one thing about Trail Creek right now is that the DNR must have stocked all the smolts for this year, because all of the deep holes are absolutely full of smolts, and you just cannot get away from them. They're like piranhas. You throw a spinner into a hole and there's 50 fish chasing after it, so makes it very difficult to fish. Pretty fortunate I got the 2 fish there that I did. Well, I said I'm going to try the Little Calumet River here for a few hours, and we'll see how it goes. I thought that was a rock. That was a freaking fish. That's a giant fish. Holy crap. Oh my God. It's like impossible to get to him. That was a dumb idea. Yowza. Okay. Ooh, I got a bruised hip. You idiot. Well, my head cam is dead, so I had to go to my backup to get a little bit of footage here for you guys. I just lost the steelhead about 5 minutes ago, a really little one, but I botched netting it, and the hooks got caught into the netting, and then the fish leveraged itself off and then swam away. So I ended up losing a little steelhead about 5 minutes ago, which was a real bummer. Like I said, my head cam was dead, and the fish jumped a couple of times. It would have made for some really cool footage. Unfortunately, didn't get any of that. And then here 5 minutes later, I caught a really nice brown trout. So let me show you this brown trout. So that's going to do it for the video today. Ended up being a pretty decent day of steelhead fishing. I got 2 fish early on Trail Creek, and then when I switched to the Little Calumet River, I saw some fish. I ended up missing one. I was throwing a crankbait over kind of a gravel bar, and the fish picked it up, and I thought it was just the bottom, the little tick from the bottom, but it was actually the fish picking up the lure, so I didn't really set the hook on him like I should have, and he ended up coming off right away. I saw him surface and shake his head once and throw the crankbait out. So that was a bummer because that was a really nice fish. And then after that, it had been really slow. I hadn't really seen too many fish, one here, one there, just the odd one. Never really had a chance at anything. And then at the very end of the day here, I had a little bit of heartbreak. I hooked a little super skipper steelhead. It's probably a 20-inch fish, something like that. Pretty similar to the fish we were catching last fall. And he jumped a couple of times, and I brought him to the net, and I was going to net him, and made the rookie mistake of getting the hooks caught into the net. The fish leveraged itself off and swam away. Now the other unfortunate thing is I've been up here long enough that my battery for my main camera is dead, so I have no head footage of that fish at all. So I'll just have to remember it myself. So it was still pretty cool, like watching him come out from under a log jam, eat the spinner, go ballistic, make a couple of big jumps. So still pretty cool. And then at the very end of the day, as you guys have already seen, I caught a brown trout, really nice one, beautiful colors on it. Its adipose fin was just like this neon maroon color. It was really neat. So a great fish to end the day on. Got to get out of here. I've got 2 hours and 15 minutes to drive home. So, and then I'm playing hockey. My hockey league for the spring and summer starts tonight. So I'm going to be really tired by the time it's all said and done. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, shares these videos. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one.